Hi. Do you hear me all right? And can you see me as well? Perfect. Yep, all good on my end. I'm so sorry for calling you so late. It's a nightmare here. Everybody is trying to reach a loved one before we lose contact with the other ships. So, of course, the management team divided us into different groups and assigned to each one a call time. Mine, of course, was the latest. But I'm here, finally. Did you settle in your room? Do you like it? Oh, good. Mine? Well, it's actually really comfortable. I have a lot of space, which is nice, and... Sorry? Oh, the pink light. Yeah, the medical team thinks it helps with anxiety. Pastel colors, especially pink and blue. So they turned it on the entire ship. I'm not sure if I like it, but I guess it gives off somewhat of a cozy vibe. So tell me, how do you feel? Stressed? Yeah, no wonder. Me too. I guess no amount of training and preparation really helps you when it finally starts, right? But at least we won't have to think about all this for too long. Per our schedule, I'll be sleeping in 2 days. Yes, we already started fasting. It's the worst part. I hate cryo sleep. Still, don't understand why in our day and age we need to fast before being induced into a years-long sleep. Now all I can think about is cake. You're right. At least I'm not focusing too much on my anxiety. But still, I would kill for a piece of cake. What kind? Gosh, great question. I guess, either chocolate or strawberry and whipped cream. Something like that. When are you going to your cryopod? Oh, seems like we have the same schedule then. Are you scared at all? I mean, it is just sleeping, yes, but for a very long time. Anything can happen while we're out. Like what? Well, something can go wrong with the pod. We could not wake up at all, and worst of all, the central air system could just go rogue and kill us all. I know, I shouldn't have watched horror movies before leaving. But you know, jokes aside, I'm sure everything will be alright. I mean, Earth isn't sending 4 massive starships into space with deficient tech, right? As they were all saying back there, we are the future of humanity, the best of the best. They can't possibly lose any of us. And how long are you going to sleep? Did your command team tell you? 10 years? Huh, that's a bit quicker than us. 15, according to their last calculations. They're not really sure yet, so there could be a 2 to 3 years difference, which in human time is huge, but in space-time is less than seconds, I guess. We are heading towards the Carina Nebula. A probe spotted a viable planet there a few years back, but again, it's really far away and they're not so sure of the data they got. There is a sun, that's been confirmed, but as for the planet's viability, we'll see when we arrive on site. If we can't colonize, we'll orbit around it and transform the ship into a space station. That's not an ideal scenario, but with time, we'll probably manage to grow and find other places around us to colonize. And you are going to the Ego Nebula, right? That's in the complete opposite direction to my destination. I know. I promised I won't talk about it again, but why did they separate us? We made it clear we wanted to travel together, and now, after this call, we won't... Sorry. It's hard. You know, I haven't told you, but I pleaded with the board of directors. I told them that I couldn't function properly without you by my side, and that I would be more productive and efficient if we stayed together. I guess they didn't care. I know, they set up an AI to dispatch all the crew in the different ships, according to our specialties and expertise. And it didn't care about the personnel's feelings. Should have hacked it. There's no going back now, is there? I still can't wrap my mind around it. Even if we manage to contact other ships when we make it to our final destinations, the time between sending the messages and receiving the answers will be too long for a conversation or daily updates. So, that's the last time we're seeing each other live. No, I promised I won't cry, so I won't. Well, we were warned first thing when we set foot in the training facility. This is not a mission for the faint-hearted. We are embarking on a journey that will send humanity across the known universe and hopefully find shelter somewhere else, more viable to start anew. But when we were told that, we still thought that we would be on the same ship. On another topic, did you bring the box I gave you before we were dispatched? Great. I have yours too. It was a nightmare to make them accept it on board, but I did it. Should we open them? We don't have that much call time left. They said a few minutes before we lose contact with the other ships. Oh, you want me to go first? All right, let's see. Oh, I see a letter. Should I read it now? Okay. I'll keep it for later. Next, we have a sweater. Goodness, that's so beautiful. No, I'm serious. I love it. The colors are on point and I love the little skulls. So cute. Wait, did you knit it yourself? No way. Did you? Did you really? That's amazing. When did you start working on it? Month ago, really? Whoa. I never guessed you had such a project while we were training. I love it even more now. Thank you. Wait, I'll put it on. How do I look? It's so warm and soft. And it's a little bit heavy too. Feels like a hug. The size is perfect. I feel like I'll spend my whole time in it. I'll sleep in it, work in it. I'm sure the ship's going to be so jealous. Thank you so much. And I even think it smells a little bit like you. Did you spray your perfume on it? Don't be embarrassed, that's such a nice touch. I'll never stop wearing it now. Feels like you're here with me. Thank you. Oh, right, next surprise. Oh, a plushie. Oh my god, a sea otter. That's so sweet. I know I've bored you to death with otter facts. I'm so sorry. But they're cute, aren't they? They have a favorite rock they keep with them at all times. They hold hands while sleeping so they don't drift away at sea. Sometimes I wish you and I could have done that in space. Just drifting into nothingness together. Just hearing each other's breathing in our helmets, hands squeezing tight, marveling at the beauty of infinite space. Together. Always. I'm sorry. I love it. Thank you. I'll treasure it. What will I call it? Huh. Well, let's see. I know. Ame. It means rain or candy in Japanese, depending on how you write it. Why ame? Well, you know my love for sweets. And rain, because that's probably what I'll miss most about Earth. Just standing under the rain on a warm summer day, listening to the drops against the window, smelling wet earth, trees, grass. But thanks to you, I'll have Ame with me everywhere I go now. Thank you. There's something else. Really? Gosh, you're spoiling me. Let's see. Oh, a small box. Wait. Did you buy me jewelry? A bracelet. Are these all the planets from the solar system? How am I not supposed to cry right now? It's so beautiful. Jupiter is so pretty and... Oh, Pluto is here. Did you ask them to add it? It hasn't been a planet for the longest of times. You did? Oh, this is so thoughtful of you. I've always been so sad about Pluto when my parents were telling me the story of how it was retrograded to a dwarf planet. I remember crying the first time I heard about it. But now it's here again, in my own solar system. I should put it on. Wait. It's not easy. Hey, don't laugh. I'd love to see you try to put a bracelet on with just one hand. Gosh, the lock is... done. Look, it's so pretty. a new sweater and a new bracelet. I'll be the most fashionable crew member on my ship. You really spoiled me. Thank you so much. Now it's your turn to open my box. So, nope. The letter, you read it after we get disconnected, alright? It's too embarrassing. So this, it's a... No, not a book. It's a photo album. I know how much you love vintage stuff, so I managed to find this old album in an antique shop. Even the owner didn't know why I would buy such a thing. Oh yes, I had to find a place that sold all photo paper and then print all the pictures in there. Open it. I wanted to recreate our story from the very beginning at Space College to today, essentially. Or at least the day before embarking on our respective ships. I thought that it would remind you of us, but also all the fun and cool stuff we did back on Earth. The events we attended, the places we visited. I guess you could say this album is a small time capsule. I know that you probably have a lot of data, video and audio of us on your comp, but I thought that having something solid, something you can open, hold on to. Oh yes, I've added dry plants to the mix. They should smell for a long time. I read somewhere one day that back in the day, people used to make herbariums. That's what books with dry flowers are called, I think, to collect them and catalog them as well. So for the last year or so, I picked up plants everywhere we would go to prepare this for you. That way you remember us, but also our planet. Do you like it? Oh, really? I'm glad. Such a relief. Next. It's a packet of seeds, yes, but not any seeds. Strawberry, your favorite. I thought that you, working with the botany team, you could plant them on your ship and share it with everybody and also eat some yourself. Yes, maybe you will even be able to bake a strawberry cake. If you do, please think about me when you get your first bite, alright? Okay, so this one is, I don't know how you take it. It's a sequence of numbers, yes, a key actually, to download an app on your comp. You'll do it later. It's... gosh, I feel a bit embarrassed. It's an AI I created. An AI of myself. Don't look at me like that, please. Do you hate it or... I'm an IT engineer, remember? So it was challenging, yes, but I've studied AI at uni and it was a very interesting project to work on. I guess I pretty much started at the same time as you started knitting the sweater. How did I come up with the idea? So I won't be able to be here for you anymore after this call in a few minutes. And I just thought, and maybe it's super self-centered of me, but I thought it would cheer you up to have an AI that would sound like me and have all my memories. I did program it with the data available about me. Essentially, I gathered all the data from my socials, logs, and all my digital footprint. I also tried to integrate a feelings software into it. It won't be the real deal, like the AI won't really feel things, but it will try to recreate them as naturally as possible. So laugh, cry, joke, feel sad, grumpy, etc. It also has all the memories we shared together, except for... Yeah, you got it. Except for these ones. But that way, the AI will never know we actually parted ways. It will always believe you and I are traveling together. I thought it would be a nice thing for you to have, and that way I'll feel less sad to let you go. Because I'll know that a small part of me is there with you, that you won't be alone. You can install the AI as soon as we hang up. If you want, of course. What is it called? Well, like me, Amy. It can be integrated into an Android, yes, but I'm not sure your ship will be willing to spare one of their own for it. Well, that's it with my gifts. I hope you like them. Thanks. I'm sorry, but I feel so fucking sad. I really wished we could be on the same ship. I did everything I could to make it happen, but gosh, I said I wouldn't cry. I'm sorry. I'll miss you so much. Wait, do you hear me? Fuck. The ships are moving past the contact threshold. Fuck. There's still so much more I want to tell you. We don't have time. I hope you hear this. Thank you for being part of my life back on Earth. I enjoyed every moment we shared together. Thank you for putting up with my character, for making me smile when I needed it the most, for being here when I wasn't alright. Thank you for supporting me, for making me laugh, cheer me up. Thank you for being you. You're the nicest person I've ever encountered. I admire you so much. I'm sure you do great wherever you end up. And please, I know it's really selfish of me, but please, do not forget about me. Do not forget us, please. I'll never forget you. I promise. Please, be careful. And one last thing. Something I was meant to tell you a long time ago. I love you.